Hi everyone, welcome to CodeViewHub. In this video tutorial, we are going to see how we can create alert dialog box in Fragment. This button is inside the Fragment. If we click on the button, the alert dialog box is created. To create this, first we are moving to activity main.xml. Here we are changing the text of the text view to main activity. And moving it above. So next we are creating a fragment container view, adding the layout width as match parent, and layout height as 500 dp. Next we are adding ID to the fragment container view. ID is fragment1. Now we are placing the fragment container view below the text view. Next we are creating a fragment. For this we are moving into the Java folder, and inside the folder we are creating a new fragment. New fragment blank, changing the name of the fragment to fragment1. Clicking on finish. So inside the fragment1.java class, we are only keeping the onCreateView method and removing the remaining codes. Next we are moving inside the fragment1.xml. Here we are changing the frame layout into constraint layout. Next we are removing the text view and creating a new text view. Adding the layout width as wrap content, layout height as wrap content, adding the text as fragment, and placing the fragment. We are adding this text view to identify that it's a fragment. Next we are creating the button. Layout width is wrap content and layout height is wrap content. Adding the text as button. Adding the ID to the button as dialog open. Next, we are moving inside the activity main.xml. So inside the fragment container view, we are adding the attribute Android name. Inside this, we are placing the fragment 1. Now the fragment is placed inside the fragment container view. Now we are running the app. So the fragment is placed inside the fragment container view. If we click on the button, we are not getting any dialog box. To add this, we are moving inside the Java folder and creating a new Java class and naming it as Dialog in Frag. We are moving inside the Dialog in Frag Java class. We are extending the dialog fragment in the dialog in frag.java class. So we are adding extends dialog fragment. Inside this, we are overriding the onCreateDialog method. Inside this, we are initializing the tag. As dialog frag. Removing the return statement and adding a return new and initializing the alert dialog box. Alert dialog.builder. Inside this, we are adding require context. Next, we are setting the title to the dialog box. Title is alert dialog box. Setting the message as this is the dialog fragment. Next, we are setting the positive button. Set positive button. Text is OK. And adding new dialog interface dot on click listener. Next, we are adding dot create. Next, we are moving inside the fragment1.java class, declaring the button. So inside the onCreateView method, we are removing the return and initializing the view. Next, we are returning the view, return v. . So inside this, we are adding find view by ID to the button. Button is equal to v dot find view by ID or dot ID dot dialog open. Next, we are setting the on-click listener to the button. Inside this, we are initializing the dialog in frag class. Dialog in frag class frag is equal to new dialog in frag. Next, we are adding frag.show. Inside this, we are adding get child fragment manager and tag is dialog in frag.tag. So what we are doing now is if we click on the button, the alert dialog box will be created. Now we are running the app. So if we click on the button, the alert dialog box is created successfully. Thanks for watching the video.